Hi everybody and welcome back to Scrap Edit Creations. I'm Diane and today I am going to be sharing the final set, number 9 and number 10, from my 10 layout collection using Snow Days and Snowy Wonder collection from Stampin' Up. So let's get sharing. So now we've reached the last of these layouts. This is layout 9. This one was really fun too. I wanted to use this penguin paper. It was a lot of penguins, and so I was like, how am I going to use this? And at first I kind of had it clear across, and I was like, I don't want it matchy-matchy. And so that's when I started moving it along. And I had this circle. Guess where this circle came from? It's the negative space from inside this wreath. I had kept that, and of course I had 2, and so I was like, I really want to use these. I actually took, I have, it was horrible, but it is the stencils, Slimline stencils with the snowflakes on them, and thought, oh, I can do this. It'll make it look really cool. It did not. It did not. So, if I had a really simple snowflake, I think it would have been cool on here, but it was too much with that. So then I opted to kind of follow that other layout I had done in the peachy colors and the petal pinks and use the second generation pool party with those same snowflakes. And then I used a little more, I went in a little deeper with the pool party ink with the blending brushes on those sides. I did ink the pool party on pretty much everything, but yeah, it's right around this edge. And then I took the Seabrook and put it here to outline the penguins. I thought it gave it just enough of pizzazz to kind of, you know, be fun. I outlined the winter fun letters with the pool party pen. And then I did add 3 gems of the silver glitter gems on the first letter. I just thought the first letter was perfectly fine and looked great. I really was happy with that. I then found these penguins. Fell in love with these penguins. They are so cute. Not realizing that they were print and cuts. So what I did is I printed 3 of each of the penguins and cut them out with the Cricut. And then the hats were very blue. They really did, they were really more this color of the blue, this capri color. And so, of course, that wasn't going to work. So then I cut the hats off and traced them. And same with this inner tube, it was really blue. So I cut that and traced it onto pool party. And pool party's there and there and there and there and there. And then this exclusive paper, I had some scraps, and so I made their hats out of those. I also had another little bit of that, so I added it to the journaling card to kind of tie those colors in. I also cut this down like I did on that last layout where I used it, so this one is 2 3/4. So we have 3 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 and 2 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. I kind of wanted to put those horizontal, but it fit better this way, so we'll just figure out what we need to do. It might be that we add 2 pictures in each of those to keep them horizontal if that's what Nancy needs. I am looking at this now, and I did not ink the edge of that piece, so I will fix that. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Oh, I did cut this white piece out and the feet and the beak, so it's all propped up. These little, actually you can see the blue. If you see the blue, that was the blue color. Definitely didn't work. It cut out these snowflakes, and because I cut out 3 of them, I had 3 snowflakes, so I added 1 here, here, and here. Originally, this was kind of flying above his hand like he was holding a snowflake, which was really cute. But these are second generation as well on here for the pool party. I'm trying to think of what other important things. about this layout. It was a lot of fun to do the paper piecing. It would have been better had I just been able to cut them and run with it, but it was a little extra work, a little extra love, we'll say. We've got some gems in the trio here. We've got trio there. I think that's pretty much it. The highlight though, kind of, well, there's a lot of little highlights here, but I love the fact that I used that leftover circle from both those wreaths for this layout. I think there was no stickers on that one. There's stickers on the next one. Let me grab the layout. I have it between the stickers. Okay, so this was the last layout. I wanted to use something different. I was determined to use something different. And I have this shape. It is the Nested Essentials, and I thought it was pretty fun. So I'm trying to remember which size I used. Okay, so I used the second from the top, okay, I didn't use the largest. I used the next one down and then this one. So the largest and the smallest were not used at all. The smaller of the two was only used on this white one. I'm just going to set those in there sloppy. But I just double cut, so I just layered paper on paper and cut the different shapes and then kind of figured out how I wanted them to flow across the page. At the so the papers I used are is the exclusive one, because the one that comes in the other pack has the berries on it. So I only used the berries here, and that is a sticker, and I will get into the stickers in just a minute. So I used this stripe, the candy cane. Didn't use any of the blue there. I didn't use this one. I don't have the others. And that was mainly because I was using scraps. So we've got Real Red, we've got exclusive papers here and here, candy cane stripes, Real Red, candy canes, the holly, and then this stripe right here, is that the same? Yeah. I just cut a 1/2-inch strip and put it on the edge because I accidentally and then purposefully cut the paper. So I started getting to this one went to this edge and this one went to this edge, and this was at half. And so I decided I wanted to keep it in those parameters. So then I had an extra 1/2 inch I needed to make up for. So I cut this one, this little straight paper here, to 11 inches by a 1/2 inch and added it on both ends. And I think it really finished it off and made it look like it wasn't kind of the boo-boo that it had become because of what I wanted to do. So with that said, I had a ton of, and a ton means 2 of this sticker, and I had 1 left of this sticker, because even though I had 2 of these, I only used 1 on that other layout. And so I decided to put them when it was here, the snowflake, and when it was, so the smaller photo frames have the snowflake, the larger ones have the holly. And I just thought it added a little bit to it. It's going to be covered by a picture, but you'll still see like the edges. So that's kind of cool. I had leftover trees, so I decided to use those. I had the penguins, so I used those. I had this Explore, which I had been not sure how I was ever going to use it. And I had the Snow Much Fun. I didn't care for this in the red. I wish it had kind of been more in the pool party color, but I think it works its way out into this layout pretty good. I also had one of these. It's pretty long, so I just cut the other end and cut it in half and used it on both of these to kind of nod to each other. So it just kind of flows. Each of these is inked. So we used, I used the Mossy Meadow on the green, and I used Real Red on the, no, I did not use Real Red. I take that completely back. I used Candy Apple on the red, and I used artichoke and mossy meadow depending on the green. It was mainly mossy meadow was around here, and so and on this little strip here, and around the photo mats are all in garden green, but I used the artichoke, and then if it was pen work, I would use the mossy meadow pen. I do have the ink pad, but it's really soupy, and so it'll expand kind of all over the layout and make a big mess, and so I didn't want to go there yet. So we have 2 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and we have 4 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then approximate sizes on this shape, which I'm calling triangle meets square meets triangle. It's about 4 1/2 by 2 1/4 on the larger one, and the next size down is 4 by a little under 2. And so I did find a similar shape, and I have it on the cut file, so that's awesome, right? Let's see here. So this is garden green as the background, and it is the dark side of garden green. I did not ink the long end. I only inked the white and all the bits inside. I didn't go around these because I didn't want to draw attention to the white on them, but I did go around the Explore because this was so red. I didn't want to have this just kind of be like hanging there. It just felt like it was kind of sitting weird. Did you pull in that mirror paper, the foil, the red foil? It was sitting next to the cutter, and so I was like, oh yeah, let's just cut some of those and see if that works. It did. I really liked it. So anywhere for the journaling or any information that somebody wants to add would go there. But it's just a really simple, sweet layout that was able to use up a lot of the scraps that I had. I did end up having one full sheet left over, and it was this one when I was done. And I decided to call it. It's got candy canes on the back, and just put it in the pile of I'm done. I've made 10 layouts. I think that's more than enough for this set, but I'm really happy with the layouts. That was the big part, is just becoming happy and enjoying what I had created. So we have, let's see, this is 10. This is number 9. Let's go back kind of over I don't know the numbers of things. So we have a pile here. Let me grab them. We have this one. And these are all from the same paper, which is really nice. It's the same paper line. So many different feels in it. That one. The snuggle time. I love that one. This cute little Winter Cuties penguins. Then we have another snow globe. We have another snow globe. We have the Merry Christmas with the paper tears. And we have the peppermint kisses, which is so fun. So 10 fun layouts. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I am currently working on the wildflower birthday paper, wildflower something, wildflower celebrations, I believe is what it's called. And we'll be working continually. Let's pull this one, the ones that this video was about, and put these here. So the wildflower celebrations will be next. I do have some catch up to do. I made some wonderful layouts with that Christmas, I think it's Christmas tradition paper, and Allie's First Christmas. I used a lot of paint on some of them, and so I had to purchase a like a bookbinding thing to press them down, and the screws were wrong. It wasn't pressing them down, so I'm in the process of fixing that. So as soon as I get that done, I can share those layouts because they turned out really cute. I'm really happy with that paper too. So this is it on this 10 10 layout collection. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they inspired you. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. If you are not, please subscribe. It helps me out. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey on these layouts, and I hope you continue to follow my journey with other scrapbooking pages in the future. So have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and play today. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Leave a comment and have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.